Town Aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Roberto Osuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And obviously they'll need a ninth inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. His career history with Roberto Osuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Xander Bogaerts, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. That one's in there, 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bradley over at second. Benintendi on at first with nobody out. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. On the ground to third. The tag gets one. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Mookie Betts. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch, and that misses low and away, ball 1. First and second now, one man out. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. His career history with Roberto Osuna, he's 1 for 3. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. 3-run home run down the line in right, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Joe Smith takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 38. Joe Smith.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. Yanked hard but foul to the right. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tyler Thornburg is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Tyler Thornburg.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Third baseman, Alex.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changeup. Called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's George Springer. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Tucker.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Tucker. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. Josh Reddick would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Tucker stands at second with 2 gone. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Last strike now for Houston. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Keep on pushing. You can do it. I know you can do it. Oh, it's getting just a little bit tough now. The road is rough now. I know you can do it. The road is rough now. Get up, you can do it. It's getting just a little bit tough now. Keep on pushing.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Boston Red Sox now trail 3 games to 2 in this league championship series. Jerry's Familia pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Astros, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.